Hello and welcome back to Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition where, oh, I just noticed there's a weird face in this rock. How interesting. Yes, well, we're in the heart of the forest, or the deepest part of the forest. And we spoke with both a witch and a nymph. Both all seem to suggest we need to go to the spirit realm to find the spirit of the wood and see what's wrong with him. And for that we apparently have to kind of like kill ourselves. Yeah, grizzly. But we have to have faith in this one, I guess. Let's rest first though. Ooh, grizzly looking. My butt is getting wet. Well, if we're going to stab ourselves, I think more of us is going to get wet and bloody. True. This will not be pleasant. Usually I'm the one that does the stabbing. Yeah, well, let's do the proper thing and yeah, plunge the daggers into her, have your henchmen do the same. Yeah, I'm sure they'll be fine with that. Yeah, apparently they are. Boom, here we are, both dead in the... I guess this is the Shadow Realm. Or the Feywild, or whatever this is supposed to be. We can take stuff with us from that, apparently. It's all very spooky. And there's dead people here. I wonder how there can be dead people in the realm beyond life and death, but Griggs! That sounds like pirate pixie. Yar, we be the Griggs! Mischievous and light-hearted, Griggs have no fear of big people and take great joy in playing tricks on them. Okay, well, hope they take great people in dying. Apparently. Don't tell me these also drop pixie dust. Yes, they do. Well, that's going to be a lot of fairy dust we're collecting at the end of this. And I don't think we have a means to get back into the spirit realm, so... Oh, wait, that's something else. A will-o-wisp! Evil creatures that feed on powerful emotions associated with panic and horror and death. Will-o-wisps delight in luring travelers into deadly peril. Okay, shall we start shooting here? Even though they're just floating lights, we apparently can sneak attack them. That's interesting. What will be the weak spot of the floating light? That one. And why does the floating light have coin? Oh, there is a dwarf there. He's neutral.
Well met.
Oi, what's this, man? Who shares me frying pan? I'm Elsuan, and who are you? Who are I, who we be me? That's not the thing I told the tree. I tell you once, then no more. Me name be locked behind the door. The door can open if we try, but if you lose, say goodbye. Oh, goody. Well, let's stretch the bardical skill of rhyming here, then. I'm going to ask you some questions. Do you think you can answer some? I fly through the air and live in a shoe. Take your time to think it through. What has driven you as insane as you clearly are? I must be hazy, my thoughts are lazy. It's not my plane, I say with disdain. That almost makes sense. Do you mean you're crazy because you're in the spirit plane? Too long, could not hold on. Got me mind now in a mind. I think I understand. Now, I want to try and ask you some other questions. I fly through the air and live in a shoe. Take your time and think it through. What were you doing here? Went out of luck, then me got stuck. This did say hi, but no goodbye. You mean someone left you here and you can't get out? Like mice through holes, out they go, but close the holes to me, said no. That doesn't rhyme properly at all. The job me did through, sorry. Do not know why, was the tree to say goodbye. The spirit's sick but now to die, though I did me best to try. Me chopped it good, then poisoned well, and now me be stuck here in hell. So you poisoned the tree and made the spirit sick. Why would anyone want the spirit of the wood hurt? A stone to get with a magic rune. That spirit hits like a sacred tomb. Me did not see what the rune be like. It goes to a mage. That was quite a hike. What thing it brought to me, I do not know. Me did because Mogram told me so. All right, this is interesting. Who's this Mogram? If the mouse squeaks, the lion pounces and swallows down those little ounces. You're scared of this Mogram? Don't worry, I'm much tougher than any lion. Besides, I can run and just shoot a lion faster than he can run. This Mogram be a mage who hides in a tower. Be wary his awful power. It soars high as it can go in evil city of Luskan. Like queen bee in her hive, others he sent to keep his work alive. Do you mean there are other cultists causing trouble? Of other cultists me no three, but me not know who they be. One does walk in a cave-like fort, north of the city of Lastport. Two does hide unless he ran within the walls of Luskan. The last would be number 3, lost in Charwood, mad like me. Interesting how he already knows that the other one went mad. And now it does be time to go. I'll get me hat, but wait, oh no! Me hat be gone, who would know? You hit it on me, now it's time ye go. Okay. Away. Get a confession out of the lunatic. Magic Ring. The Ring of Magic Defense. A spellcraft resists magic and you can cast the spell magic once a day. Relmar's Journey. This journal was written by the dwarf Relmar before he went insane. It details much of his journey to the spirit realm. There are several sections of particular note. Entry 32. Word came down from Mogram in the Tower of Luskan today. I'm sent to Neverwinter Wood for some lackeys to attack some spirit creature. The bloody wizard's given me a vial of poison, supposed to be incurable, short of a single shot of antidote that he gave me. I'm not sure why he gave me the antidote, though. Possibly I could use it for battering for something. Although Talos knows we're searching for some of his wizards are coming with us. They'll better not get in my way. Entry 34. Stupid wizard want to kill me. They say the only way to enter this realm. Wants to kill me. They say it's the only way to enter this realm. I'll be damned if I let some whole bloody ass idiot wizard let slip that there be 3 other cultist agents in the area. One be holed up in Luskan. And let me just add the finest whorehouse in that town. The second be explore some caves north of Port Last. while the other is being Charwood, a place I know precious little about. I'm thinking that when me adventure here be done, there may be a wee bit of gold to be earned with such information. Entry number 52. And a damn fine pickle be in now. Hawk and Trade both are dead, killed by the spirit while I poisoned the tree. Then those wizards took off and left me here to die. I don't know how, but you can count on Relmar to find his way back home, and when I do... What be wrong with this place? Every landmark disappears without a trace. It seems like there be no way out. It makes me want to shout. What in the blazes am I rhyming for? I don't know what's happening, but I decided I had better hide the antidote to the poison before I get jumped by the spirit. Oh, blasted night, the thing wails. Last night, I about got up and took the antidote to pour over the tree. Can't imagine what I was thinking. Last entry is almost incomprehensible. Its ability to think and write correctly seems to have been stripped from the dwarf's mind. It does mention something about a pile of rocks to the northwest of the spirit. So we have second clue on the whereabouts of the cult. And probably to an antidote for the spirit. Oh, I hear. Ah, it's more great.
In the name of Sanine Moonbow!
The giant arrow sticking in the little sprites. Ooh, potion, that's nice. And we're gonna have so much components by the end of this. I don't know if we're gonna hold those all to the next chapter or just sell them. I think we probably will end up selling most of them. Spirit poison antidote. Andy, now we have options.
Ready for the
Hello,
end.
wisps. I think those are actually a little bit more dangerous than the hell. Hello there, Grix. I think that's a bit overkill there, Linu. Yeah, I don't feel terribly threatened in this spirit realm, I gotta say. It's all just very cloudy. Anything else? Oh, I think she dispelled our Bear Halson. Oh well. Anything worth shooting yet? No. Dum -ba -dum. That is fairly peaceful. Oh, hello there, will-o-wisp.
In the name of Sanine Moon...
Yeah. Yeah.
What are these things jabbering about bugbears? Baboopa. Yeah, this is the like free experience point. This is really sad. It's even worse than the bloody gargoyle skulls at this page. Ooh, potion. Yes, like those. Always use more potions. I hear something. Okay, there's the spirit of the wood. Let's see if we can explore a little bit further. Oh, there's a portal there to escape. Okay, that's good. Why did the dwarf just use that? Okay, let's go to this way. I wonder if the spirit of the wood made all these bridges. There's not really much of interest in here, honestly. Yeah, so I guess we'll just go and fight that spirit of the wood now. So there it is. It's a deer. Let's see what it looks like. Impossible! The ghostly figure shifts between raging anger and sad desperation as it hovers near a large tree. We're not doing any damage still, but I think we are knocking down its fancy protection. There we go. Let's activate rapid shot. Now. Yeah, so this thing is quite the spellcaster, it seems. Okay, we might need to just evacuate for a bit. Shit! Okay. That's, yeah. Have to watch that spell casting. In a moment. Okay, tab number 2. So with this one, we probably want to kind of stay on the move when it starts to cast fancy ass spells and such. Oh, that's a good move there, Lenu. Okay, we're outside of the. Wow, that's crude. I think that actually might be sort of a problem what Lenu just did. Because I think we might actually need kind of need those. Oh dear. Yeah, this thing. Oh shit! Keep moving. Ow. Yeah, this thing really is hard to beat. Alright, attempt number 3. Okay, good bear is on the move. That can cast a lot of spells, that spirit of the wood. Ow, bollocks. Please heal me, Lenu, yes. Kinda need that. Ow. Yeah, this is a problem. I would have not expected bloody deer spirit to be such an issue. We should rely a bit on our death attacks as well. So we should try and run past the thing. Also, let's activate our buff and run past the thing. Because we know it's not gonna melee me. Oh, now it's punching me. Interesting. Okay, let's see if we can evacuate. Okay, I really hope this wrecking those altars is not going to be a problem. Well, there went Linu. It casts those spells so fast. Hard time on running it. Okay, what we probably want to do here, because it seems to mostly damage us with elemental attacks. So we do have something for that. As we said, we found those Ring of Elemental Resistances. Where did we put them? There we go, Ring of Elemental Resistance. Sadly, I sold one of them. I should maybe have kept both of the ones I had. Fire resistance, we don't have any against cold resistance, because it seems to love using cold. Well, this might allow us to survive a bit longer. Honestly, the AC right now in this fight is not that important. Do we have anything else, any buff else who can help in this fight? Wisdom. Anything else for elemental resistance? I don't believe so. So I have to hope that's this change might be enough. So I am going to make a move.
The realms are better off without.
Activate fast shot. Okay, bear incoming, very good. Mostly we just need some distraction here. I want one of the altars. Okay, we are making moves. But yeah, apparently Death Attack does not help on this spirit. Okay. Well, they want Linu. Dear me. You'll be much better off just using... Okay, that helps a lot. Okay, yeah, we are now using ice arrows. I feel it's justified against this boss.
Do not burden me so.
Okay, we got it.
Heavy.
Dear me. Yeah, that was a case where we needed those special arrows. Lightning arrows in this case. Can return them back in the box. Where did I put them? There we go. Okay, let's have words. The Spirit of Wood looks at you with confusion. What are you? A stream of pictures flicks through your mind. Woodland creatures of all shapes and sizes, trees, bushes, insects, and rocks. The images are jumbled together and include everything imaginable that could be found in the forest. The image slow down and you see one creature. While the details are blurry, it's obviously a dwarf. An image of the spirit appears and the dwarf does something to the tree, but you can't quite understand what he does. Probably poison it, as we have already read about that. Suddenly the dwarf is gone and the image of the spirit begins to fade. The woodland creatures appears again, but this time you see them as through red glass. The creatures begin to attack each other and other shapes that might be humanoids. You sense fear and frustration of the spirit as the images jumble together into incomprehensible darkness. The spirit stands staring off into nothing, looking weaker than ever. Okay, so I think what we think we might need to do is put like the antidote on here. No, maybe not. Ooh, armor. Padded +3. Okay, that's nice. How do we fix that tree then? Because this is a giant ass tree. Ah, okay, now we have a Fear and despair are the spirit's only response on your return. I found a cure for you. You see a blurry image of yourself touching the spirit, followed by the spirit getting larger. You must know where some treasure lies in for us. Why don't you tell me where first? Feelings of confusion and despair radiate from the spirit. No cure, no gold, no cure. I guess you'll suffer and die. Well, I don't think making you suffer and die is a good idea. I guess I'll cure you. You walk forward and give the antidote to the spirit. Suddenly, the spirit seems to swell in size. Emotion of joy and laughter threaten to overwhelm your senses. Oh, oh no, I'm becoming high on love. The images in your mind gain clarity, and the focus of the spirit recovers from the poison. An image of a fox coiled around a sleeping rabbit fills your mind. Okay, that's just disgusting. That's unnatural. You horrid creature. Along with intense protective feelings. Now can you show me what happened? You see a group of men come into the forest. A familiar evil-eyed dwarf is with the group. They go into the pool and the dwarf steps into it. One of the men walks over and thrusts a dagger through the back of the dwarf's throat. So you don't even have to, so you can actually just kill someone else and it'll work. Go on. The image dissolves and suddenly you can see the dwarf in the spirit realm. A few minutes later he is joined by several other men. One of the other men mouths words and the name Relmar forms into your mind. The group walks towards the spirit tree, spreading out until they form a circle. 3 men rush at the spirit while Relmar sneaks up on the tree. Relmar takes his axe and coats the edge with the green liquid and hacks at the tree a couple of times. That's not the part I care about. What were they after? The image returns with 2 men who were not in the fight running over to the tree. They start to dig between its roots until they uncover a smooth, flat stone. One of the men in the images laughs and then casts a spell. The 2 step through a portal and then appears, and then they're gone. Relmar goes through the portal, but tries to run for the portal, but it disappears. The last of the men fighting the weakened spirit are slain, and Relmar flees away from the tree to disappear. What was that stone? All images disappear from your mind to be replaced by a glowing sigil. The glyph pulses with power, and you can get a sense of incredibly strong magic. As you look at the rune, the feeling changes from power to time. You feel ages slipping away from your present to the past, long before your time, before the demi-human races, even before humans had power. Oh, that's just elven times, isn't it? The sense of time disappears and you are left with an image of the spirit. Placing the stone at the roots of the tree, the image recedes entirely from your mind and your body feels distorted and short for a short moment. The spirit smiles at you. How does a deer smile? It's like, hey. Smiles at you and the last thing you sense is pleasant emotion of farewell. Alright, so we got the clues and such. I guess we can report our success. I do think we should have a word with the druids to handle that. Can we maybe... What did overcumber us? We can just put this armor we got in there. That should be enough. No, not yet. Okay, what else do we have? The sickle. We do have to keep the shield. Ah, wait a minute. We can't just fix our strength. That might also just be a thing we can do. Quick lesser restoration scroll. There we go. Oh, so much nicer. Honestly, this was a fairly easy, except for like the boss, this was all a fairly easy quest, I gotta say. Oh, and the water elementals, those were fucked up as well. This was all real easy except for a few fucked up moments. Let's report to Owell, or Arwell. Let's get his name right. Hello, Arwell.
I see you are back. Have you had any luck?
I found, I think, all of your druids. Steadfast Olaine has returned. It's good to have him back to the circle. Here's your 300 gold. We're overjoyed to welcome back dear Bree. Here's 300 gold, Ilswan. And my dear friend El Terrari was welcomed by the grove. Here's your 300. Nature herself is impressed with your abilities. Thank you for rescuing all the druids. I have great hope for the spirit of the wood. Good luck. Yeah, well, I already saw that.
I see you are back. Have you had any luck?
I have cured the spirit of the wood. You've done very well, lad. With the spirit of the wood cured, we can return to our union with nature and our creatures without fear of destruction. Here's the 500 gold I promised earlier. Look, I had to die to save your precious spirit. I think this sacrifice could be worth a little bit more than just 500 gold pieces. Besides, what use do you have for money out here in the sticks? There are more rewards in serving nature than just gold. I have paid you what we agreed upon. Be content in what you are given. Nature will reward you with a happier spirit. You will give me more than your 500 gold pieces, or I set your precious forest on fire. Ah, okay, we succeed. I did get some evil points with that. Okay. I suppose nature has both its gentle creatures and its savage beasts, although I can hardly fear your threats. I will give you an extra 100 since your quest obviously has unbalanced you. Now, I have other matters to attend to. I hope you will soothe the beast inside you someday. Oh no, only the ladies like soothing the beast. And with that we have, I think, all the main cultist activity kind of investigated. There are still some small bits and pieces we can complete in this little chapter, so join me next time when we go and do that back in town. So till then, bye bye.